thanks for joining us today. So you may have already seen our video on resistance and the performance monitor for any ERG, but today we're looking at points of contact specifically for the row machine, i.e. your bum, your feet and your hands to complete your setup. We'll start with the area that's perhaps most adjustable, and that's your feet. So let's take a closer look at the foot plate and the foot straps. The foot adjuster needs to be set such that the foot strap approximately covers the lower lace of your shoe. So if I put my feet in here and tighten those up, you can see that the foot strap here approximately covers that lower lace. If I take my feet away again, you can see that the foot stretcher is numbered, so mine's at level 4 or 3 holes down. This setting across the ball of the foot gives you the perfect balance between ankle mobility and attachment to the machine. But now we're going to take a look at what happens if I set the foot stretcher too low, so I'm going to reduce it down to that first hole. So with that foot stretcher set down to the lowest hole, you'll find that the foot strap is now across my toes rather than across the balls of my feet. And what this encourages you to do is to over compress at the catch with that bum coming right in towards the heels and a significant raise of the heel of the foot plate, meaning that when you drive you're putting a lot of weight just through your toes rather than through the entirety of your foot. Next we'll take a look at what happens if we set the foot stretcher too high. Now with that foot stretcher set too high, you see that the foot strap comes across the midfoot rather than across the balls of the feet, which really impedes your ankle mobility and causes you to undercompress at the catch, because you can't get that slight raise of the heel which a lot of people will require to get to that optimal catch position with a vertical shin. So now we move on to the hands and that grip on the handle, and what we're looking for is that light hook grip in the handle with the little finger towards the end of the handle and the weight of the handle in the end of the fingers, not a tight palm grip, because what that does is it taxes your grip and your forearms. It can encourage an early arm bend during the drive, and it also limits your reach of the catch. In terms of setup for your hands, we're thinking about sweat dripping down your arms and getting into that grip and potentially blistering, so you might want to think about wearing some sweatbands, particularly for events such as a marathon row. You don't want anything impeding your performance after you put that much effort in. And finally we move on to another major point of contact with the row machine, and that's your bum. And similar to your hands, you're going to want to protect it from discomfort, especially over longer distance events. Now the amount of discomfort you may feel can vary from person to person. You could purchase a seat pad and place it on the seat here, and the combination of the materials they're made from plus your own body weight will keep that in position. Alternatively, if you have a small towel such as this, then you can pop that on the seat. I'd encourage that you backstack it, the slight fold at the back there, so that when you sit down, it promotes that forward tilt of the hips during the recovery sequence. Finally, and particularly for those longer distance events, you might want to think about some lycra shorts as a base layer to protect against friction between your skin and your clothes, and maybe even some Vaseline for those more sensitive regions. So, that'll do us for today. Hopefully this leaves you prepped for your next workout, and thanks again for watching.